One thing I'll probably never get used to is that because I live about an hour and a half away from the city, whenever I have to go to the airport, I gotta get up really early. It's 5 a.m. Let's go to Boston. Ooh, it's raining. That should make the commute better. Well, it's 6:30 in the morning and this is what's happening in New York. Definitely don't miss this. So much traffic. So let me explain why I'm going to Boston today. For this video, I am partnering up with a company called Clear. This is a company that utilizes biometrics to basically get you through airport lines really quick. So I'm going to use Clear to get to security, and then I'm going to use my pre-check to go through security, and that really should be the quickest way to my gate. This is Ina. How you doing?
Hi. Right here.
It's going to hurt?
No, it's not going to hurt.
Both thumbs. Here we go.
All right, step back a little. There you go.
Freakish looking, but it'll work. It'll work.
Different photograph?
No, it's okay. This is the deer in the headlight look. That whole process only took about 3-4 minutes, and you guys can see that this is the pre-check lane right over here, and that's actually a huge line in the pre-check lane because I guess everybody has pre-check now. Okay.
Then we're gonna scan your boarding pass.
Clear.
Follow me.
Oh wow, it's like a VIP lane. Wait, do you guys bring everybody up like that, like what you just did?
Yes, we do.
So it's not just I'm special.
No, everybody.
Wow. Okay, here's what I think. I know Clear is a sponsor on this video, but I told him I was gonna be completely honest with you guys about what I thought. That was the fastest I ever got through ID check. I mean, literally there was a lane and somebody escorted me to the security and he let me through right away. But what really stood out for me about this service was how nice everybody was. And I thought it was just because it was me and I'm filming, but no, they're that nice to everybody. They escort everybody up to security. And Clear is available in most major airports in the US, including JFK, LaGuardia, LAX. So if you guys want to try out this service, it's $15 a month, but if you go to clearme.com/Mikecingchen, the link is also available in the description box, you'll get a 3-month free trial. So if you travel a lot, I would definitely suggest giving this a try and see if you like it. So now let me tell you about the other reason I'm going to Boston, or the other 2 reasons. Over the last year, a lot of people have been sending me something that's really weird from the Boston Museum of Science. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet because I think we should just all go there and see for ourselves. And the other reason I'm going to Boston is the most important reason. I haven't had good clam chowder in a long time, and I need some of that. Nice 30-minute flight. I wish all flights could be that short. Okay, now to the Museum of Science. Last time I was here, they still use tokens in the subway. So here we are, the Museum of Science. I'm here because apparently, without my knowledge, I'm part of an exhibit. That's all the details I have. So let's go see what's up. Here's a problem. This museum is massive and I don't even know where to start. I found Stephanie here and she's seen my exhibit. You recognize me from the museum?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so you're saying it's nothing bad?
No, nothing bad. No,
okay.
Not at all.
Alright, is it good?
Yeah.
Alright, it's upstairs. I'm gonna go check it out. Thanks, Stephanie. This is really big. I don't think I could have found it on my own. Supposedly, it's here. Wow. I love Back to the Future. This is actually one of the real cars from the film. I think I found it. Here it is. This is it. This is, what is this? So, message from across town to across the universe. This is about communicating with aliens, I think. Try talk to the aliens.
164595. Isn't that like a TV model?
Alright guys, we should go to CNN
It looks like me. This is really weird. This is an exhibit talking about how aliens could potentially communicate with Earth. And it's pretty cool. They have my video playing and wow, this is really neat. So we're standing here and just hear my voice. Like that guy just won't shut up. Like he just talks all the time. Like continuously in a loop. But I gotta admit, that's pretty cool. And now that this mystery has been solved, let's go get some chowder. Wait, this museum is pretty cool. I'm like really geeking out here with the whole Back to the Future stuff. Hoverboard with the shoes. I heard this place got some awesome lobster rolls and clam chowder. Here's the problem. Got my food and it's really no place to sit in there. This stuff is really hard to eat without like a table. I found this Pete's Coffee and they're seating outside, so I got myself a green tea latte and let's try out this lobster roll and chowder. All right, challenge number 2. Did not give me a spoon. Again, Pete's to the rescue. Here's the chowder. Really creamy, a lot of cream in here, a lot of clams in here. This thing is really thick. I feel like the consistency is medium thickness. This is a $10 bowl of chowder, so I'm kind of expecting something here. That's good. The place I usually go to is called the Union Oyster House. I feel like they have the best chowder because they give you big old pieces of clam and a lot of it. I feel like this place is good, not as good as that place. All right, this is kind of crazy. This is a lobster roll. Notice how tiny it is. It is the size of a hot dog. And what's crazy about this is, here it is. It's not overly stuffed with lobster. There doesn't seem to be any other dressing on this. Lobster is okay. I think they kind of boil this in butter. But the crazy thing about this little hot dog sized lobster roll is that this thing is $20. $20 for this. I better feel enlightened after this bite or something. Lobster's fresh, really fresh. This is really good. I don't know if it's $20 good, but it's really good. My review of the chowder, once I got to the bottom, I mean, look at these massive chunks of clams. That's awesome. One-time clamminess is really good. Look at this. One day I decided to travel and take a break. And I like rain. I just don't like walking around in it. All right, tell you the truth, that little lobster hot dog didn't really fill me up. So I want a lobster roll and chowder part 2. And I'm at the North End Fish and Sushi. Heard this place is pretty good. That's pricey, but it's way cheaper than what I just paid. I don't know if this bun is smaller on this one, but definitely looks like it's overstuffed with lobster. And it seems like more of a lobster salad. The last roll I had was just pure lobster with some butter. This looks like a bunch of mayo, celery, clam chowder, also much cheaper here. And they gave me a spoon, so that's a bonus. The chowder is equally creamy, and it looks like there's a ton of clams in here. Like a ton of clams. The chowder is good. It's slightly less flavorful. Quality is good. I think the potatoes needs a little more time, but just the soup itself, the creaminess, the clams, everything's really fresh. I mean, it's not as good as Polly's, but it's also not $5 worse, you know? Let's try this. This looks like it's on a toasted bun. Definitely a lot more lobster than Polly's.
Check
that out. That bite was like 90% lobster. And that lobster is fresh and sweet. Everything a beautiful lobster should be. There's less of a buttery flavor to this. I mean, look at this. It's just spilling out of this bun. This lobster roll, I think, is $6 cheaper than the one at Polly's. I'm telling you guys, much better deal. Much better deal. So 2 lobster rolls and 2 large clam chowders. I feel like there's an aquarium in my stomach right now. Ooh, cookies. I don't know what this is, but wherever Chinese people go, we always sort of migrate to Chinatown. And that's where I am now, at this bubble tea place. It's like the whole migration thing with birds. I don't care where I go in the world. At some point, I'll end up in the local Chinatown having a bubble tea. Did I somehow just order a chocolate slushie? This is actually really good. This has just been one big rainy day here in Boston. I love rain when I'm indoors or sleeping or eating food. I don't really like getting drenched. So I just sat at that cafe for like 4 hours. I literally do not know what else to do. So I'm just gonna walk around Chinatown, you know, for fun and head back to the airport. A lot of new restaurants since I lived in Boston. Try Hot Pot buffet. This looks good. A lot of potential. See that place right here? That's the place I used to go to. That's a Taiwanese restaurant. My favorite dish there, tomatoes and eggs with beef. Big portion, $5. I don't know if they still have that now. I heard this place is good. It's in the basement. They got barbecue meats and especially that chicken. So I was walking around and I got the Chinatown hunger. You know what I'm talking about? Like you're just walking around Chinatown and you weren't hungry, but then you're all of a sudden hungry. That's kind of what's happening right now. Hot oil. Nice. It is 3 types of meat over rice. This is as Chinese barbecue-y as you're gonna get. We got some cha shao, roast pork, roast duck, and this is what they're known for, scallion chicken. This is one of my favorite things ever. The flavor is excellent. Let's try the chicken. That's a nice piece of chicken. Pretty nice last meal before I head out of Boston. No. Something awesome. I was just walking past this counter right here and I saw that there was a flight leaving for New York in about 5 minutes and they were able to get me on. Yay, going back to New York early. So yeah, I think the rain following me back here. This is crazy. And this is definitely not fun driving weather. See, this is why I ate so much in Boston. I knew something was gonna prevent me either getting back too late or something like this is gonna prevent me from getting food. It's called forecast eating. I turned onto my block and it's all foggy and creepy looking. I'm home. This is creepy as heck. I left the lights on so I didn't have to come home to a completely dark house, but yeah, this is really creepy. I never rented my house so fast in my life. Oh, I got this, check this out. You guys thought I was kidding about that whole Hunger Games thing, didn't you? Also, I do want to clarify that I don't make a habit of flying to Boston or a city really close to me for a day. Actually, today was the first time I've ever done that. And only because I've been working nonstop, I wanted to get away and I had to try out that Claire thing. So I just picked a city that wasn't too far, had good food. So it was really either just Philly cheesesteak or Boston clam chowder. And I really felt like some clam chowder. And that whole museum thing was just the added bonus. But guys, thank you all so much for following along. I'll see you later.